Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I'm your coach and sports therapist. And welcome to Thursday's upper body prehab session, where we look to correct any kind of biomechanical misalignments. Okay, so any kind of injuries potentially that keep reoccurring, any kind of niggles that you're getting at the moment, and kind of really bulletproof you whilst correcting you at the same time. Okay, so if it's your first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like the regulars, like Tim, like Brian, say hello in the comment section. It's nice to see some names flying up. Good morning, guys. How you doing? And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this session. So things you're going to need are your mats. Okay, so either a exercise mat or yoga mat, depending on. You're going to need a bit of space for this one. Okay, you're going to need some sort of wobble board if you have one. Okay, I'm using the Indoboard little cushion. Okay, it's one of those little kind of instability cushions. Okay, now if you've got something like an AirX pad, which is kind of a little bit more of a like a memory foam type pad, that's absolutely fine. You can use cushions. Okay, if you've got a Bozu, you can use a Bozu. If you just have towels, okay, you could get a stack of towels, 2 or 3 towels, fold them into little squares, and all of a sudden you've got the instability there. Okay, you're talking small levels of instability, not massive instabilities. Good morning. How you doing, Genevieve? You okay? Other things you're going to need are a little band, okay, and some small weights if you can. Okay, so if you've got some little dumbbells, little kettlebells, okay, grab those. If you've got little weight plates, grab those. And if you want to use some sort of weighted object, grab a household weighted object. Okay, grab a tin, grab a jar. We're talking small, light weighted objects, all right? So nothing. I'll be picking up your TV now and start waving it around, right? So hopefully you're all okay. Hopefully you're having a good week so far. Let me know how you found this week's sessions. I don't know about you, but between the leg session and walk bike session on Tuesday, I have been a write-off ever since. My legs are killing. But we're here, okay? So just make sure you're getting our recovery stuff in, okay? So massages, foam rolling, using your guns, Normatex if you have them, okay? Just make sure you're doing all that type of stuff and get the right good sources of protein back in, and we'll all be okay. We'll get stronger and better by doing it all right. So from there, winding it back, okay, what you're going to do is nice and easily, okay, sit it like so, okay, you're going to walk it out, you're going to press, come back up, walk it back, okay, come up nice and tall, roll all the way up, all the way down, move all the way up, all the way down, okay, and walk it forward, press again, back up, okay, so it's there, through, come back, through, come back, walk it, keeping the elbows tight, okay, as you go down, your thumbs should land where your nipples are, okay, aiming towards the back of the head as you come down. Just like so, okay? So it's as tall as possible. Get the stretch in the shoulders at the top. Coming up. Squeezing. Coming back. Tall as you can. Good. Okay. So from there, this time, walking it out as far as you can. Big stretch. And then shuffle back. This time you're coming up as tall as you can, tall as you can. Good. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. Good. How about you guys? Warm already. Say one more. Good. Okay, from there, laying on your side if you can. What you're going to do, curl yourself up in the fetal position. We'll slide like that. We're going to get a pillow, stick it underneath your head so your head's nice and neutral. Okay, close your eyes, get a blanket, and we're good to go. No, so unfortunately not. Maybe later. So you've got a lovely little right angle. Okay, just like so. Your spine is nice and straight. Your hands on top. You're going to slide it forward. You're going to come all the way over. Now the goal is to keep the knees still. Try and get the shoulder to the floor if you can. Come back over. All right, so just like so. Reach as far forward as you can. Come and open it as much as possible. Get that stretch in. Get the shoulder down if you can. It's going to open up the chest. And come back over. Good. Keep that up, okay? Sit. Breathe it out as you rotate. Good. One more. Good job. From there, swap sides. Again, set up the right angle first. Okay, you've got a nice knee, ankle, and knee and hip. Spine nice and straight. Hands there. Okay, plants. You reach far forward. Opening up, keeping the knees exactly where they are. Keep the shoulders down. Stretch as fast as you can. Come back over. So, big reach forward. Big open up. Good. Big reach. Big draw open. Breathe it away. Well done. Focus on the mobility. So the last 10% of the range is where you want to put your efforts. So your big stretch, big reach as much as possible. Okay. Good. Last one. Good. So from that position, what you're going to do, you're going to slide towards a piece of furniture. I'm going to use my sofa, all right? I'm going to bring my arms like so with my wrist nice and straight in line with my elbow. It's in line with the shoulder blade, okay? I've got a straight line from elbow all the way across to elbow. My wrist, really important that, show you from the side, okay? You are drawn back there, okay? You are not here, you are not like that. You're dead straight in that movement, okay? It's really important that you draw your lower back down and you push out your chest as you do this exercise, okay? We've done it before. You're gonna draw down, get the little space underneath your piece of furniture, and that's literally to hold you there. You're gonna lift up your knees so they're directly above the hip, okay? You're gonna roll from one side, going all the way over, get the stretch, come back, all the way over, stretch, come back. Good, keeping those shoulders down, allow the rotation, allow that chest to open up. Some of you are going to feel the stretch in your pecs, that chest. Some of you are going to feel it more in the shoulder, some of you are going to feel it more in the rib cage. as you rotate. Good, 2 more. Good, well done. Brilliant. So from there, okay, what you're going to do, you are either going to draw your knees down. You can place a cushion underneath them if you want, okay. Now you're going to keep your body as still as possible as you reach up and replace, okay. Try not to lean and rock with it. I see so many people do this type of stuff, okay. Causes the rotation in the hips and the spine, okay. And what we want to do is learn to contract here and move here, okay. So everything else is stabilizing and that body is just moving independently, okay. So you can do it on your knees, okay, with a cushion underneath, or you can do it completely fully extended, all right. So your feet are directly in line with your hips, and effectively all you're doing is coming up like so, okay. It's completely up to you which one you do, but try your best not to rock. If you find yourself rocking in that fully extended one, that's not a problem. You're still going to work just as hard, all right, if you drop your knees. Just make sure you squeeze your bum and squeeze your arms, okay? You ready? Go to 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Big reach. Nice and slow. Nice and steady. One more. Good. From there, use a piece of furniture. You'll take your knees out wide, hands on top of each other, squeezing down as best as you can, stretching out those shoulders. So lock those arms out if you can. Good. Gently coming up. Nice and tall. Roll your shoulders out, loosen them up. How are we feeling so far? It's incredibly hard, isn't it? You know, that rotation. If you're tight up here, when your arms are there and you're rotating, it's going to be incredibly hard to get that full rotation and your body to be up there in line with itself, in line with there. But if you have the rotation, for the triathletes, the swimmers, open water swimmers, okay, you guys are going to benefit the most, right? If you're using your arms and upper body, or if you have a sore back, okay, it's those reasons why you have a sore back, okay, because if you're upper tight up here, this lower back has to do more work, okay, because this upper back can't, right? So if you free it, okay, you'll get stronger in those places. So gently getting ready, same again, slow and steady, less is more, okay? You ready? Go to 2, 1, and go. One more. Good job. Again, spinning around, stick your hands together, interlock your fingers like this. Imagine you're squeezing the back of your head like so as you push down, okay? So it's knees wide, draw down, stretching that back up as much as we can. We're trying to free it and work it at the same time. It's a big deep breath. Okay, so your next one, if you can, it's going to be a little bit different. What I want you to try and do, okay, is either drop your knees or stay up in that upright position, okay? But ideally, I'd probably prefer to go to that drop knee position, all right? Not because you're trying to make it easier, because you're trying to control it and focus on the technique more than straightening the body, straightening the back, okay? So if you want to do a full press version, you can, by all means. And if this is incredibly easy, by all means do so, okay? So squeeze your bum, squeezing your abs, hands are directly underneath shoulders, okay? You'll come in there, stretching up, tapping the middle of your back, going through, going here, okay? So where you're reaching is right in the middle of your shoulder blades, okay? Which means you've got to try to get that elbow tucked up right on the back of your head, like so, as you're stabilizing. So if you could do that in a full presser position, amazing. Okay, I want to see a photo, and I want to see those hips solid, not curved in the lower back, not high up, and so on and so forth. So photos, right? Okay, but if you like us mere mortals, okay, what you'll probably find a little bit more controllable, especially in that lower back, because we're not trying to compromise anything as we do this, right? Hands directly underneath shoulders. You're coming up, bending, move forward, and go. Again, trying your best to keep the hips level. You're going to feel a slight rock. You're trying to minimize that by drawing your knees down into the floor. Keeping your head neutral. Big deep breaths. Keep it going, one more. Good job from there. Same position, okay? Hands, thumbs together, fingertips together, getting cramped with the toe. Flat as you can, sinking it down. Brilliant. From there, slide one hand underneath. Good. Gently suck both sides. Good. Sitting up nice and tall if you can. Using the sofa or an object. Drawing up. Making that back as tall as you can. Big deep breaths. Amazing effort, guys. Absolutely really good. Whew. So we got that the same again, okay? How are you feeling so far? Let me know. Yeah. Okay. And it's those control movements, loose, that you're going to get by using that piece of equipment. It's really good, okay? So focusing on the stability, okay? That you're gluing your hips. Imagine someone like myself is there holding your hips in a vice, okay? You're unable to rotate as you lift up and rotate. That side is going to want to do this and twist that way and stick your bum up more. Try and drive down with your knee so you're drawing down there, so you're counter contracting, okay? Definitely warm. Bloody roasting, mate. Right. Woo. So, gently getting ready, okay? Need a pad for your knees, grab it now if you haven't already got one. Right, same again. Hands directly underneath shoulders. Okay, squeeze your bum, squeeze those abs, lifting up, let's go. Good, 4 to go, guys, come on. Stiff as you can. Good, gently shake it out. This time you're going to drop it down. You're going to take one arm out to the side, drop your shoulder down, look in the opposite direction. Big deep breaths, amazing job. So swap the sides. Really good. Okay, so next one. You are either going to use your bands or a small light dumbbell if you can, all right? So I'll show you the band version first. Grab a little drink, let me know how you're feeling so far. Okay, you are going to be here, just like so. Elbow's going to be glued there, right? Pivoting on your hip, okay? It's going to be drawn out like so, like that. Okay, got these lovely little right angles. You're going to be holding the band in front, okay, with your thumb up, the little pinky down. From there, you'll draw up, you'll fight it, and you'll come back, okay? Now, I want more of a right angle, so I'm going to bring my hand a little further down so it's in line as I draw back and work really hard against it, okay? Now, if you've got a dumbbell or kettlebell, okay, in some respects you've made life a little easier, in some respects a little harder, okay? So it's gluing it nice and tight. You're going to start from the floor, okay, and you're going to draw up into that right angle by there, just like so, okay? The back is dead straight, and it's really important that you draw the shoulder back to start with. So it almost looks like I'm leaning back almost, okay? But my back is dead straight, okay? So from there, gently getting ready, go to 3, 2, 1, glue the elbow down, big draw up, strong wrist at the top, okay? Slow and controlled down, big drive up. Good, one more. Good, spin it around. Opposite side, make sure you've got the right angle, the straight back. If you need to put a couple cushions underneath your head, by all means do so. If you need to support it just like so to keep that neck straight and that spine straight, by all means do so as well, okay? Because some of you may have tension in the neck and you may find it hard already. So, right, 2, 1, and go. Big drive up, tall as you can. Strong wrist now, okay? 2 more. Good. Shake it out. A little rest. Gently take your time. You're going to be spinning around. Got 1 more round each side. Okay. So take your time. Set yourself up. Make sure that back is straight. That body is straight. You've got that right angle in your hip and legs. Okay. Elbow as tight as you can. So draw it back first. So that elbow on that little knobbly part of your pelvis. Okay, that's what you're aiming for. As you rotate, that's where it's tapping. Okay, so you ready? Go to 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, guys, keep it up. 1 more. Awesome job. Spinning around. Whew. Don't know about you guys, definitely feeling it today. Okay, so nice and tight. Big drive up. Let's go. Two more. Good. Shake it out. So, should be feeling it all by here, okay? Right? Possibly in the wrist as you rotate, okay? Very much so. It's very difficult because tired, the more they increase in fatigue and tiredness, okay, the more you're going to want to draw away from the body, okay? When you draw away from the body, the bigger muscles in the back, the shoulder take over, okay? What we're trying to do is really work that smaller rotated cuff right at the back, just between the shoulder blade and your spine, okay, the rib cage. Now, what we're going to be doing now to incorporate that and the stability work, okay, you're going to use those muscles in the same sort of format, okay, but you're going to be punching forward and coming back. Now, I want you to imagine there's a straight line coming out of your shoulder, okay, and you're guided by that straight line, okay. Now, if you are using a band, what you're going to do is be very creative with it, okay. Slink it in, okay, so it's behind you, like so, and that band has got the resistance coming away from you as you push away with there, because then there's the band. Now, if you need to hold it tighter, you can actually hold it tighter here, okay, in front of your shoulder like that, and you push away in that straight line here. Now, in some regards, the band's slightly easier on this one, okay, and it's only kind of got a one directional force as it's being pushed away. Weights you're going to find slightly harder depending on, right? Now, if you can, try and use the same weight you just used, right? It's going to be tough. You may need to drop it down, and naturally, the more you progress outwards, the harder it's going to get because you're fighting against gravity. Now, when You place your arm out there. Just be aware that obviously if you're bringing a weight over it, it gets too heavy. Don't drop it on your fingers. So just be aware of that. You may want to bring it up here. So it's got a bit of stability, and it's also going to help out with a bit of mobility as well, okay? So coming up here, okay, nice and tall. You're going to come out, keep it in at the same line, and back in, okay? Now if you want to support your head or you want a cushion, by all means do grab some, okay, because obviously your neck's doing a lot of work right now, and I'd rather keep the spine and neck straight than for you to drop it down like this, okay, or lift it up like that, okay? So if you need to, go grab it. If not, just use your hand just to rest, but keep that arm dead straight and back. So let's go. Good, one more. Whoa, and as you can feel, it's effective. Okay, so same again, support the head, bring yourself up into that fetal position, okay, and glue it tight as you can to the chest, and then a big drive out, straight line, back in. Let's go. Good, your forearm should brush your t-shirt every single time as you do this exercise. Okay, 3 more. Good. Perfect. Chuck it down, shake it out. Let me know in the comment section how you're feeling. Roll your shoulders, loosen them up a little, grab a little drink. Haven't got long left, but how are you doing, guys? You okay? Oh yeah, severely weaker in one shoulder, okay? And that's where you will then compromise for you, Tim. It's going to be showing up in your swimming, especially in open water. You're going to pull more towards one side then, and you're going to find it a little harder then, but it's also going to place a lot more stress on other components in your swim stroke, okay? So this is going to be very important for you, similar to the work we do later on, mate. You're doing amazing, right? It's tough little exercises. It's tough to keep it straight there. You're putting a lot of stress on the body. No knees. Hey, smashing it, Tim. Smashing it right. Doing amazing, mate. Okay, so we've got one more round like so, and we're going to mix it up and do it in a similar sort of pattern, but in a similar, different type of direction. Okay, so stress is there, nice and tight. Okay, keeping it in, drawing it out, just like so, holding, and then back in. Okay, I want a little pause at each end. Okay, so there, pause, draw back. All right, doing amazing. Keep that spine as straight as you can. Keep that movement as controlled as possible. Doing awesome, guys. Good, 2 more. Good, swapping over, going straight into it. Spinning around. Dropping down, getting yourself ready. As soon as you're ready, same again. Tall as you can. Pause it when it's out there. And then come back. Steady as you go. Big deep breath. Good, and relax. Okay, so coming up nice and tall. You're going to be sat on your bum, just like so. Now, if you are using your bands, okay, it's going to be directly behind you, just like you had it then. It's going to be coming there. You'll be holding a percentage of it, and you're going to be punching away, just like so, holding it there, trying to keep your thumb upright. As you punch up, you give a thumbs up, okay? Now, if you're using a weight, okay, kettlebells will be really interesting because you can hold them upside down, and it's going to be a real forearm builder as you come out and rotate it that way, okay? Naturally, if you need to hold it this way with the kettlebell underneath, okay, by all means do so. If you have a dumbbell, try and hold it in that hammer curl position, all right? So one part, two part underneath. Try not to hold it like that, okay? So back to your original arm, keeping that elbow super tight and draw the shoulders back, open up the chest, okay? I want you to place your hand on your abdomen so it's engaged, okay? So if it feels soft, tense it, all right? Proud chest, squeeze the abs as you come out, like so. Pause in, back in, okay? Keeping the shoulder down, okay? So it's coming up from the front of the shoulder. You are not shrugging as you're coming up, okay? So it's nice and tight abs from the front of the shoulder as you squeeze your shoulder blades together, making sure that spine is as straight as possible. Good, one more. Good. From there, swap the sides. Whoosh. Doing amazing. Keep it up. Keep it going. Super slow, super steady. Proud chest. Lifted it from the shoulder, not your traps, okay? So they should stay relaxed all the way through. Good, one more. Good. From there, whilst you're resting, okay, those balance pads or towels that I said you need earlier, okay, you're going to grab them and stick them here, okay? Now, you're going to bring your hands as close together as you can, that little pyramid press, okay? You're going to place it on your kind of balance pad, if you will, okay? Whatever you have, even if it's just a set of cushions and you're doing that, right? You're going to bring them together. It's going to cause you to balance and stabilize your shoulders. You're going to squeeze your bum, squeeze your abs, bring your feet together. Okay, if you need to, drop your knees by all means, and then that way it'll challenge you again. But if you can, bring your feet up. Good, 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Good job. From there, go straight back in. You've got one more round. Okay, so it's nice and tight. Proud chest, draw it up, pause, back in. Good, two more. Good, swap the sides. Nice and steady, should be super tough now. Work hard on the technique. Amazing job, guys. Keep it up, keep it going. Brilliant effort. Good, one more. Good. From there, last time, going back on your wobble boards. 3, 2, 1, and go. Feet together if you can. Focus on staying as still as you can. Squeeze your bum, squeeze those arms. You've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Good job. Knock it out. So from there, take your knees nice and wide. Sink it down as deep as you can. Arms in front. Sinking it down as deep as possible. Stretching it out. Amazing effort, guys. Honestly, really, really good. A few different ones today. Hope you enjoyed them. Hope you found them beneficial. Super, super tough. So, sliding your right arm underneath your left. Rotating the hands so the palm is up. Sinking the shoulder into the floor. Big deep breaths. Good, opposite side. Good, from there, coming up nice and tall. Bring your knees together. Arms from the back. If you have a raised object like my sofa, place your hands on the sofa and then push your chest out. You should get a lovely little stretch across the front of your pecs, your shoulders, along the head of your bicep. Whew. Nailed it. Great effort, guys. Honestly, really, really good. Good. One over the top. So swap the sides. And shake it out. Have an amazing day, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's session. Let me know in that comment section how you're feeling, how you're doing. Wasn't any knees, wasn't any legs. However, the shoulders are feeling sore. That was really good. Okay, really, really good. Let me know in the comment section how you found it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it beneficial. And like Tim, found ways that your body need adjusting, and one side will need a considerably amount more work. Okay, so hopefully you've benefited from it. I'm sure you have. Let me know in that comment section how you found it, how you're doing. If you can, give the video a little thumbs up and a little like. Share with your friends. Push it out on social media if you want, or just hit them up and let them know. And then if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much for joining me and being a part of it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have an amazing day. If you fancy it and you're willing and able and have the tools that are needed, tonight 6:30 I'll be live on here again, ready for that watt bike session. So if you'd like to get involved, you don't necessarily need a watt bike, okay? You just need some sort of bike. We train in zones, okay? So that can be either power or heart rate. Either one's completely fine. Or if you like to, you can use your own RPE scale, okay? So rate of perceived exertion. So anyone can get involved, all right? I hope you have an amazing day. If you want more details, let me know. But otherwise, I'll see you in the morning. You take care. If you need me, drop me a message on here, or on Instagram. Let me know. Okay, take care. I'll see you soon.